Once again, welcome forward to Reasonings at the Tree of Life right here. You don't know where they're Edna Manley College, we're in Kingston, Jamaica. I want to give thanks to Raman. You don't know also for Brother Bob. And also want to give thanks to Brother Lion Youth. You know what I mean? I haven't seen Lion Youth for a while, but he's here with us today. As we're moving up in the cosmic law and the cosmic orders, giving thanks and praises, expanding our awarenesses and just sharing the word. I want to give thanks for all the people who have been contacting me, you know, in my inbox at Jerome Sage Butler on Facebook, and also some of you have linked me on IG too. I want to say thank you, and just continue, share it with a friend, tell a friend about it, you know, share the word, and I mean, so you know, so we can continue our conversation, so we can share both our testimony. So this current word that is on my heart is unto being merciful. Now, why unto being merciful? Because with a lot of beings who are currently rising up in this material age, and as wealth, the modern age, and the new class of human activities now gets more intense, there are many people who are at a most powerful point in their ethos, and how they act from these points of power predetermines a lot of existence for a lot of people. Take racism for instance. Racism is not a one saying that I am prejudiced, or a matter of being prejudiced, right? Or having a discriminating taste of liking one thing from another. Racism is an institutionalized inculcation which makes one race indoctrinates another race in its superiority, its supremacy, or its intention, or its ways of dominating or continued dominance of that race or races, right? So let's use racism as an instance for a cry for mercy. There are many powerful individuals that find themselves in these organizations which govern the plane of terra firma, or the world structure in terms of geopolitics as we know it. These individuals, they sit amongst very sacred and secret orders within our current societies, and their single or simple postulations can determine the existence, whether it continues for some people, some individuals, or if it comes to an end, or if there's a concerted effort to put it to an end. So when we say mercy, my merciful appeal is to those beings, or for those beings in like manner who is seeking unto these kinds of positions or these kinds of actualization of power. I am seeking mercy. I am crying mercy. I am trying to send forth a word of mercy to say to these powerful beings, with a single simple action, thou can destroy the lives of thousands, even millions of individuals. I seek to speak unto you a word of restraint. A word of restraint to remind you, to ask of you, to engender within yourself that possible thought of mercy, of actually withholding a severity of your action, or withholding your entire actions altogether. I am seeking to relate to those beings who have grown so mighty in the ways of this world that a single attempt to say one word against what they believe and what they stand for can see annihilation of families, class and creed. I say mercy. I ask mercy in the glory of Yeshua the Christ. In the divine name, I ask for mercy. I ask for mercy for millions of souls and like beings who are traumatized by these unmerciful actions, from the slightest movement in these powerful minds. And now I seek mercy unto my fellow human who are going through the myriad pathways of your life, but the aggressiveness of this life has pressed upon you so much. You have become bitter, you have become cross, and so this bitter and cross action, this sharp, contemptuous action, malevolent action has become your modus operandi. You're snappy, you're cutting, you're cutthroat, you're slashing, you're bitter, you're murking, you're cutting through. I am appealing to you to hold back, to bridle, to temper, to allow a little droplet of mercy, like eternal water, like tears to cleanse, to pour in, to ease that bitterness, to ease that malign, macabre nature. I'm seeking to ask for mercies for those at your behest, for those who have found themselves between your tentacles, for those who have found themselves between your grip. For I myself, I seek, as every singular being seeks, who is under these forms of oppression, who have been under these forms of oppression. We say to the mighty and powerful in ego, have some mercy. We cry for merciful actions. We ask of you, temper your most severe of actions, your most severe of intentions. Approach us even with a little bit more genteel of nature, with a little more slight, calm, reserved, even slightly onto a forgiving nature. Steps by steps, together we can make it. Offer mercy unto those who you did not even know you were oppressing. Offer a merciful word. Look someone in the eye that you consider not on your level or your class, that you would never even have fathomed to interact with. Offer some mercy. Offer some light, some love. Instead of being so angry that the bum had slept in your driveway, or that some careless kid bat the ball and it dent the undercarriage of your car, have some mercy. Instead of acting so vicious to fire a weapon into a car, to kill a little kid or to kill someone, or to fire a bullet outside over your fence, or to attack someone because of skin color, or to attack someone because of orientation, or to attack someone because of their misunderstandings of themselves or of creation. I seek to ask for some mercy. If by your permission, can my word go on to your experience? Can I truly ask this word of mercy? Can I ask of your soul to offer this word of mercy, to take unto this word of mercy, offer this word of mercy in action, in behaviors, to many of who might come into the content of your nature and your spirit. And in one short moment, in your judgment, simple action, the lives of so many can be dislodged, can be lost, can be destroyed. So I seek to ask for some mercy for the myriad configurations of experiences that you face, and that those who are under your powerful arm face at your behest. That the slight moving of your finger could determine life or death. Restrain that slight, that ever so slight movement. Even a slight movement of your eyes, of your facial and physical features, can determine life or death, especially in those who are so oppressed by you. Because those who carry the zeal to act in your stead sometimes does not even need a physically, consciously affirming word to do an heinous act against someone else on your behalf. Seek to be merciful. Let those who are around you, who follow your stead of power, learn mercy. Learn to be merciful. And the Father, in turn, will be merciful unto them where their moment of consideration comes up in the divine judgment. Not wanting myself, nor you, nor any of us to perish, I offer this word, reminding you that you're a beautiful gift, a divine merciful blessing unto yourself, unto your community, and to the people in your environment. And even though this moment, you might go out in this very moment as an aggressor seeking to devour, but through this divine light, even the word of divine Christ, you can come to a merciful action and spare many of people a whole lot of suffering and carnage, regrets, and a whole lot of depressed feelings. Continue on your merciful journey. Grow in this new way. I am Jerome Sage Butler, giving thanks for having accepted or even hear a moment of my word. Blessings.